Hi there, my name is Nathan Versluys, and I was a swimmer for the University of Calgary. I went to school for geography at U of C. In my spare time, I just kind of hang out, honestly, travel. Currently working as a surveyor right now. Definitely some like the surveying aspect definitely has some overlap with what I learned in school. You get to be outside a lot. You get exercise, walking, pretty relaxed too. It's not too stressful. From like swimming lessons, I always wanted to go to the pool. Parents used to always like drag me out by the end of it. I never wanted to leave. At the time, I was actually playing hockey as well during the winter. So I just like because of that, we decided to do summer swimming. So then you'd play hockey from winter, spring months, and then you'd swim in the summer, and then that kind of worked out. And then I just kind of liked swimming more, so I decided to go with swimming. I guess I like the individual aspect as well, but also like there being a team aspect to it. More so is like just you performing, and then you'd contribute to an overall kind of team score. Probably closer to like university when I was, started to get like recruited and kind of get offers to universities. And I like middle distance to distance freestyle, like 400 freestyle, 800 freestyle, 1500. I always just kind of like the more endurance training as well. So I kind of just gravitated towards those kind of long events. I always been like really good like aerobically grinding, I guess, in the long stuff, and then like just kind of transition to racing. I've had pressure a little bit to perform like for the team and for yourself. Like obviously I want to do well for myself and also try to, win banners win banners for the team, score points, put us on the university rankings, right? Like, and there's also like relays too in swimming. So I'd always be on like the 4x200 freestyle relay, and then kind of like one of the guys look to, try to put us in medal contention or even the win on some of those relays. I guess everyone in my family is pretty like hard workers, so it's just kind of been instilled when you're young. If you want something, you gotta work for it, work hard, and you'll get results. I mean, I definitely miss it a lot. Like, I won't lie. Right now, just kind of leisurely swimming. Like, I'll probably swim like 1 or 2 kilometers, like 3 times a week, just to feel the water. I kind of feel off if I like spend too much time under the water. I just don't feel right. So I just always kind of swim every now and then just to feel better. I really miss like competing was kind of the main thing. And also like the team aspect is probably what I actually miss most. Just like showing up every day and kind of being with like a group of guys and girls who are all trying to compete and have similar goals. Definitely wasn't like as good of a student back in the day, but then I kind of learned to like manage my time a little bit better and not procrastinate as much. Don't leave like my assignments to the last minute, which was probably the best thing I did. From that, I just kind of learned what works for me, how to get my stuff done and stay on top of things so you don't end up falling behind. Or then so when you fall behind, you either got to sacrifice your school or swimming, which is never a good thing. Like every year just kind of built towards that eventual top 8, I guess, and just showed like I guess like the end result of it all. Looking back on it, just a lot of like fond memories, and I also like great like relationships that I'll probably have for the rest of my life too, like lifelong friends or lifelong mentors and like my coaches. And yeah, when we won our first Canvas banner in I think it was like 10 years or something for the team, yeah, that was a big one. I think we were on the bus back from Lethbridge, and we had all the guys. We were just singing nonstop, and it was just lots of fun. And Mike thought we were all going to fall asleep after 20 minutes, but then it was like the 2-hour bus ride. We were just being loud and obnoxious, and it was just so fun. We always go on a Christmas training camp in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Those are always like really fun. You get a break from the winter. Everyone's always at the end of the nights just hanging out, either like playing cards or crib or playing games, and brings everyone closer together, I'd say. And then you remember those nights a lot, like more especially than like pretty much anything else, I'd say. I definitely looked up to a lot of the swimmers, like the older swimmers on the team when I was like a rookie and stuff, who kind of showed you the way, how to, get through it all and stay on top of things, and kind of give you advice as to being a varsity swimmer. I think our team's really good with that too, and having like kind of that support system where the 5th year vets are always kind of expected to kind of be there for the rookies, like let them know if they're doing something right or not doing something right and where they could be better, and helps you get through it all. And a lot of the people who are like on the national team, where it's like you used to race against them when you were an age group swimmer, it just kind of inspires you too. It's like, oh yeah, well, I used to race this guy when he was this age and now he's made the Olympics or done this, and kind of inspires you. I still swim a little bit just for fun. I kind of just like watch TV honestly, or yeah, work out. I like to go biking in the summer months. So watch a lot of like American football, also like European football as well. And then yeah, just that, and then I'll keep up with a little bit of like basketball. Like I like watching like Tour de France cycling a lot. I don't know, I find they're just amazing, which is like how fit they are and the way they climb those mountains, and I don't know, it's a cool sport. I did a 3-week trip. I went to Japan first for 4 or 5 days, and then I went to Singapore and then Malaysia. I've always just really wanted to go to Asia, and then I actually have an uncle who lives in Malaysia, so I never met him before, so I actually want to go there, kind of see how they live, experience the culture, see the sights, of course. Japan, we were mainly in Tokyo, so I think for me there's mostly just seeing kind of like the different districts and kind of like Japanese culture, how they live. Singapore, I really like the unique architecture. It's very like modern. They incorporate a lot of like plants and biodiversity into their like city design. Malaysia, I'd say mainly my favorite part was probably like the temples. There's really like unique, like whether like Buddhist temples, Hindu temples, mosques. They're just kind of everywhere there, and you can just see the uniqueness of all of it, which I thought was just really cool. I've actually done a lot of traveling when I was young. My parents love traveling, so we'd always go to like Europe and wherever, Mexico, Caribbean. Then I didn't travel too much in the past, like during uni too much, because obviously COVID, and it's hard with swimming because, you can't really take off like time really to go traveling when you're swimming at a high level, because you have to train pretty much. And so now that I'm done, I'm trying to travel a lot more and see the world. I was in open studies to start, and I was like, kind of got to pick something. And then it's like I took a few geography courses, and then I kind of enjoyed it. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to see where this goes, and I'll do it. And then, I just followed through on it. And no like special reason or anything. I still don't know what I really want to do right now. It's definitely people are always like asking me like, oh, what do you want to do? Or what do you plan on doing? It's like, oh, I don't know. Like, I like to tell myself I'm still young though, and then I will be able to figure it out. So I don't know, I kind of see myself kind of in probably like a pretty like fast-paced like work environment. I like to keep busy. I don't really like when I'm just like having not a lot to do. I kind of like the stress a little bit, like the high stress keeps me engaged. Probably just the number one advice would be just kind of enjoy it, live in the moment, and kind of take it all in, because it goes by a lot faster than you realize. Like, I remember my first year, all the fifth year that I was telling me, like, they would always tell me the same thing. They'd just be saying like, oh, you won't even realize it. You'll be where I am right now in your fifth year, and you'll be like, where did it all go? So just enjoy it while it lasts, I'd say. Probably my biggest life lesson be consistent, consistently work at it. And then if you do that and do everything right, usually it'll end up in your favor.